Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of the Walk the Dog podcast. No, I apologize. That is not the name of this podcast. Yeah, it
First
is.
time.
Yeah, it is.
Walk the
Walk the
DogCast.
Dog cast.
Oh, did he say it wrong?
I said walk the dog cast. There we go. Episode 29 with Matthew Mullins and the herdsman, the one and only Philip Jenkins, Toilet Circle. In the house, no blurred screen. Crazy, kinda. Lets me look at all his knickknacks.
That's kind of
Yeah,
cool,
I
isn't
got
it?
a bookshelf full of knicknacks. I got some cat stuff,
The
an
cat
elephant
tower.
painting
It's like
from
the cat
John.
room.
Ooh. All right. What's
Jackson
good?
Galaxy says that cats like to be high, so I'm kind of getting that vibe there at this house.
Today I learned that Matt Mullins is a cat.
Oh,
He
I'm
doesn't
a
even know
cat.
what you're referencing.
Do
He
you?
just said cats like to be
I
high.
know.
Well, no, Jackson Galaxy. Have you seen the show My Cat from Hell,
Yeah.
bro?
No, they do like to climb.
Yeah,
They
cats
sit up
like
on those
the
shelves and stuff.
Jake G2 Jakealicious. Have you seen My Cat from Hell? Well, brother, let me tell you something. After we're done here, while you're doing whatever, I highly recommend you just turn an episode on and watch a Karen's life be ruined by a cat because it's fantastic, it's wonderful. And then this homie walks in with a guitar. He opens the case and he disciplines this cat. We fix the cat.
What is this on?
The
I don't know,
YouTubes
probably
that
YouTube.
it used to be on the Animal Planet
Okay.
when I used to watch it. Me and my dad used to watch it. Fantastic entertainment. I highly recommend it.
DXL crew, huh?
What does that stand for?
Double XL crew.
Oh yeah, it's
I mean,
written right
so
beneath.
the origins of it are, Lord, 2000, Glass Eye, all the boys over there in Chico. Now
Yeah,
it's obviously still rolling.
the Mike Marshall area.
Yeah, for sure.
But what does DXL stand for? Is it double
Yeah,
XL
what
crew?
is the meaning of
Double
double
XL
XL?
crew. Yeah, double XL crew.
Okay.
I apologize, but yeah, when I growing up where I grew up, it was always just a dream to go to a DXL meet, just to meet your heroes like Glass Eye and people like that. Hank Freeman used to be a normal, just a normal attendant. Can you
Uh-huh.
imagine just going to a club and seeing Hank Freeman? That's dumb.
Did you say glass eye?
Yeah, dude.
Who is
Do you
that?
remember? Do you remember Glass Eye? His last name is so his first name was Brian. I remember that for sure. Let me look him up.
This is
And
all like Renegade era, Phil.
does he have a glass eye?
Brother, I don't know. I don't know. I've never asked. I don't know where the nickname actually came from. Cabildo. He's old Duncan Crew. He was one of the he had an OG Duncan Freehand Zero back in the day that had clear caps on it. It was a purple body. It was the only way to get the purple body. So you see Danny Severance back in the day and his videos using a freehand zero. He was using a purple body, white capped zero. The only way to make that combination was to take a glass size zero, pop them caps out, dump them, throw them white caps in there. Yeah. Good morning, boys. How y'all doing?
Hey, I always love some Matt Mullins history lessons.
Hey,
Yeah.
bro. That Hawk D dog. How y'all are y'all throwing Hawk?
People like the Hawk.
It is so good. I really like the art. I mean, you really tripled up on the Hawk art.
Ryan Johnson, he's
Right?
the man.
Yeah, I mean, this right here ought to be on a t-shirt for sure. The D
So for me,
logo.
that,
Huh?
that is the t-shirt.
The D is?
That D with the hawk in it.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you can tell we're coordinating this today.
So that is the art
Coordinating it.
for the hawk. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like I haven't really gone into it because I haven't made the video for that shipment, and then if there becomes a public release, then I'll really dive into it. But the hawk is 10 years old this year. So that in theory, that is really a Hawk, just a D version. It's very, very close in specs to the original, just updated for a D size bearing that I think fits that size of yo-yo better.
I mean, I have really enjoyed the experience. It's been a lot of fun.
It is very different than anything right now, right? Like a
Yeah.
smaller organic, that's not the main you're watching what yo-yos are being released. It's not that right now. So I like that a lot because people like different things. You get stale, you get bored with the new stuff all being the same, right? So
So, as someone who doesn't have an OG hawk or has ever, I've never even thrown one,
Oh
Jake. I
yeah,
mean,
I was just about to ask if you have
yeah,
thrown one.
I've never even thrown one. And I know I'm kind of asking you to give customer advice here, but would you recommend even seeking an OG hawk after throwing the D one?
it depends on what your collection's like. The refresh being the D bearing, but same size. It plays very similar. I think it plays a little bit better. Um, but
That's the vibe I
if you
got.
if you have a expansive collection, you might want an original Hawk just to go with it.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, so to seek one out at this point would be just to hit that history in your collection. Um,
Yeah,
Colorways
play
were
wise,
different
you're not
on
gonna
it.
you're not gonna pick it over the D edition, I don't think.
yeah, Hawk was actually one of the first G squared yo-yos I ever tried
And you
back
said
in
this is it.
the day, Worlds 2016 out in Cleveland.
Hell yeah.
It was the Pelican, which I think was a proto at that stage,
So
an OG Banshee, I think,
Well, that
and
OG Banshee came out in late 16.
so
So
maybe that was a proto
you
too.
might have had a proto or you might have been trying the production version before I released them.
Mm.
'Cause that's
A
right
Hawk.
around World's release is the Banshee.
Yeah. So if you remember Weebus from the
Yeah.
IRC, he had the red, black, and white hawk. I think it was Sponge, maybe.
Yeah, like a Warpath.
Yep. So I tried his hawk. Amish Electrician had like a mint greenish pelican, which I think was a proto that he got from you the day before.
Hmm.
And then I don't know, maybe it was you or somebody else had a Banshee.
I bet you Alpha had one of the Banshee protos.
Yeah, it probably was Alpha actually, because I was chilling with those guys a lot, the IRC crew.
Hmm.
Man, that was a fun time, Worlds 2016.
World's 2026. 7.
not trying to
Seven will be
change this.
back in
Did y'all
America,
see where
right?
Steve Brown's wanting to travel for Worlds the next few years?
Where?
I thought
Well,
it's already been announced, right?
yeah, the announcement for next year has already been made. I thought they usually did it at Worlds.
That's
Yeah,
how
they
they used
usually
to
do
do
at the
it.
end of the worlds. Are like, see you next year at Prague. See you next year at
Yeah.
Japan.
So, I mean, Steve Brown, Prague this year, Japan next year. Boy, he's going to be happy as hell. Don't y'all think?
I think that's like the normal rotation, though.
Is it? So, Cleveland after that.
Well, it
Yeah,
usually goes Europe, Asia,
states.
our hemisphere.
So, it's coming back to Cleveland.
It's not it's
It's
coming
coming
to the
home.
United States. It's
It's
not
coming
we're
home.
not going to Mexico. We're not going to Canada.
I really miss the Rosen Plaza. Let's
Well, it's
start that right
wherever the
now.
person who's going to organize it is. And last few times it's been Steve that's organized it. So
Well,
I don't know
not
if the
that's a big
organizer's
portion of
choosing.
it, but I mean, you can organize events outside of where you live. There's just an ease of it and a cost benefit.
Yeah.
But you could
Not
see,
easy, though.
I mean, you could probably see it in Atlanta, Orlando. Um, there's got to be like an East Coast somewhere that has a big airport and decently priced city to live in or visit. Um, Midwest isn't getting like nothing outside of Ohio, like the further west.
I would love to go back to Orlando. Atlanta would be cool. That's an 8-hour drive for me. I don't
I
know
just
what.
say Atlanta because that's a huge hub of an airport and you can get there cheap. So that is
That's true.
considered when they're thinking about it is cost.
Well, and also cost of like the hotel or whatever they're gonna throw it at, and for people to stay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the cost of the venue is a big one, and I think cost of getting people to travel because they know if it's too expensive to get there and stay, you're going to lose a lot of your players.
Yeah, like doing it in New York City like wouldn't work because it's gonna be
Too expensive.
wildly expensive for a venue and for people to find a place to stay.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of them are kids that their family has to sign up to take them. You know what I mean?
Right.
All
Yeah.
right.
Just thought it was interesting it being out, so far, but we'll come back home to Cleveland
Yo-yo capital of the
eventually.
world, Ohio.
That's right. It
Into
really
Ohio.
is. It really is.
All right. John Conley
Okay.
is still looking for
Yeah.
that rainbow galaxy. Guys,
Y'all suck. Y'all really suck. Let's try a
our
different route today,
sponsorship
guys.
had been crushing it. So this is the first one that's not.
That is a hot coffee you got there, my friend.
Yeah, boy.
I see the smoke rolling off of it.
Straight out that French press, you know?
I'm switched to iced mode.
Oh wow.
I'm
You
usually like
changed.
I like hot coffee better than ice, but I do so well, it's been hot here. I've been having a cold brew every afternoon.
Mm,
So I used to be exclusively iced year round, winter, didn't care.
that's
But
what she
now
said.
that I'm like going outside in the cold for a long time every morning, I need that hot coffee when it's cold out, warm me back up.
Hmm. There's something special about it. And that is going to get us into our blind five. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Give me
Insert
an
the
intel.
music.
Yeah, we have high production quality here.
Yeah.
Um,
Take the old ESPN top five plays jingle.
na-na-na, na-na-na.
Yeah. Matt should put that on Bangers of the Week.
Oh yeah. Your top
Now
three
we're
bangers of
cooking.
the week. Da-na-na,
Now we're getting the channel
da-na-na.
demonetized.
Yeah, for sure.
No, it's fine. He's making the noise. It's not an actual sound effect.
That's true.
Yeah. Matt doing the noise.
Blind five, ranking these smells.
Oh
Wow,
wow.
this
Oh
is
wow.
gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Number one on the list, popcorn. Some freshly popped popcorn.
You can smell it. It makes you instantly hungry, right? You
Your
smell
mouth
it.
does water right off the rip.
Yeah, you smell it. Really, the first thing that hits you is you're pissed because you're like, who's eating popcorn without me? That's the first thing you're thinking. But I'm
Is the
still gonna go.
popcorn? It's not burnt, right? Though, because
No,
burnt
no,
is
no,
a
no. Different. It's
whole
not
Oh,
burnt
ball game.
popcorn smell.
that's true. I'm gonna say
Butter
number
popcorn or
two.
kettle corn?
Just straight
Mm.
up like a bag of buttered popcorn, movie theater
Microwave
butter.
popcorn?
Yeah.
Three.
Three. I'm going two.
It's a pretty good like it depends on your mood too, right? Like if you're at the office and you just had lunch or something and then you're like, "Damn it, who just popped popcorn?"
Well,
But
no, I'm the opposite. If my coworker's popping popcorn, like I said, first I'm getting pissed. Who's eating it without me? We
okay.
didn't talk about this.
Did you bring
You
enough
know.
for the class, Karen?
Yeah. I
My
work in
boss's
the
name is Karen,
in
actually.
that courthouse, bro. You can smell stuff. It's like I smell popcorn. I'm walking out of my office. But I feel like you're about to hit me with some good ones.
It's just a list of bangers.
I'm worried some
Okay.
bad ones are coming.
Number
Yeah,
number
ass.
two, cinnamon rolls.
Oh well,
Ooh.
two. I'm gonna go three.
That's a special smell.
Yeah, it
All right.
is. Yeah, it is.
Bonfire.
One.
Five.
Okay. So we're on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
The
I mean,
spell
I don't.
spectrum and the tism.
Yep.
You like the smell of wood burning?
Like there's a whole sense of I don't know, relaxation that almost comes with that, like a bonfire. Like it's a whole vibe, a whole mood than just
Yeah,
the
no,
smell. The
I
the smell
definitely,
afterwards on your clothes, not the best, but the smell
I
during.
like it.
that's totally fair. I love bonfire vibes, but I don't think about the smell of the wood burning, and that's
Okay.
me being an idiot.
No, I think that's fine. That's fair. All right, bacon. Waking up to that freshly cooked
Praise God,
bacon.
I'm going Uno. I don't know what else you're going to say more than that.
4.
Four. All right.
Or,
That's
or
what I got left.
What do you have left now, both of you? You have one left.
5. Matt's
five.
Five.
got
Both of you five?
Matt's got 3.
Oh, three. My bad.
New yo-yo smell with that
I'm
G2
going.
mail day.
Should have did that one.
5.
That's three.
Speaking of the G2 new yo-yo smell, my wife has put a request in for a new scent.
Then it
Wow.
wouldn't be new yo-yo smell.
Yeah.
I did used to
I
ship
don't
it with fireball smell.
Yeah, so it was like Fireball. Now it's new yo-yo smell.
And I
And
did pine at one point too. I would mix
it's
it up.
time for season 3 of the
Um,
air fresheners. I got like 30 of them hanging from my rear view window.
Well,
Not because
I
my car
do.
is like smelly enough to need 30 air fresheners, but every time I get one, I just
you
pop it on
also
there.
you also got to put it up there. So if anybody around like sees you, that is a thrower.
Uh, that's real because our former yo-yoing friend Rich DeVito, he went to buy something off Facebook Marketplace, a longboard, I think, and the dude saw the air freshener on his rear view, and he's like, "Hey, what's that logo?" And Rich was like, "Oh, it's G Squared Yo-Yos. Like they make kind of high-end yo-yos." The dude was like, "I thought that's what it was. I'm a yo-yoer. I'm in the New York Yo-Yo Club, and they're like boys now."
That's
He's like,
awesome.
I've never met a yo-yoer in real life, and he's like, so I pull out a yo-yo, and this dude just starts busting out like crazy front style speed combos and stuff.
Holy
That's
crap.
yeah. So when you get them, you got to hang them. I know there's a couple people that don't like the scent. You're sensitive to smell, and that's understandable. But I don't know. Wash it, then hang it.
At UYYC, they were like, it was really cool to see everybody's vehicle have one in them. At the contest, several people had air
You put them in your
fresheners out the
cases at
car.
contests to help with the non-deodorant smells.
Praise God.
I thought that was going to be one on the rankings, yo-yo contest
Yo-yo
smell.
Yeah.
contest smell.
Hey, let me tell y'all, I have been to some stanky ones, but UIBC was not. I mean, there were a couple, but there wasn't too bad.
I heard they had a bouncer at the door sniff checking people.
They should have. I am pro washing your ass. This is a side conversation, but if you're going to hang out with your friends, let's hop in that shower.
Let's ride.
Let's ride, dude. Let's freaking ride.
I'm not sure that there's any debate here.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I don't think anyone is like not
Well,
pro washing
obviously,
ass.
there's it's being brought up for a reason.
Yeah. Put some deodorant on, guys. Y'all
I
spent a
think
lot
most
of
of it,
money
it's
to get to that
probably people
contest.
wake up late and you've got six people in a hotel and two of them get a shower.
Make time, boys. You got to wash that ass.
Multiple at once. Be
Here's the
efficient.
thing, guys. I want y'all to seriously think about this as yo-yoers. I remember dating. I remember looking a girl in the face and saying, "Oh no, I'm going to yo-yo tonight for 6 hours. I have to practice." You know what I mean? Like, I hope you understand.
It is a
You do
physical
not,
activity.
yeah, you do not want to meet the potential misses smelling like ass. That is the immediate, it's over right before you even start. You see an attractive female, you walk up to her. God forbid you tell her you throw Dunkin' yo-yos. But if you don't there, you want to start with, I throw these and I smell good. I know how to wash my ass.
Our production team's going to clip that.
No, I hope they don't. That needs to stay in.
No, I might clip it for the gram.
Yeah,
Oh, my
highlight clip.
bad. I was
But
about to
they're
say,
gonna
I
cut
hope.
it and it's gonna be like, God forbid you meet a beautiful female and tell her I throw Dunkin' yo-yos.
Yeah, and then I'm going to
No.
tag Duncan.
Have you ever heard of the Freehand Zero? No, I'm just joking.
1999.
Right. Do you want to
And
know
you could get a
what's
second one for just pay the extra cost of 9.99 shipping and handling.
bro?
I wonder if Duncan was ever on an infomercial. Like if anybody was going to be on an infomercial, it was them or Duncan or
I
Yomega,
don't
right?
know, but that would have been awesome to watch Steve try to sell yo-yos over the
On
phone.
QVC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call
They
in,
need to get
kids.
Billy Mays, dude.
Well, I mean, I get the Billy Mays reference, so
Didn't he
I
do a
can't
Or
bunch
find the
of
old
coke
picture
and
too.
beat
There was
somebody?
a meme of both of us in the blue button ups that was pretty close.
you and Billy Mays.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, did you go as him for Halloween or something?
No, but I could.
That's just what you looked like going to the office.
You could
Hmm.
go as Billy Mays.
Yeah. But wait, there's more.
So we are team Billy Mays, and we're team
Wash your ass.
wash your ass. No, the the tape. The guy who puts the tape on the water leak. What's that stuff called? Flex Seal.
Oh,
Yeah,
Flex
Flex Seal, but
Seal.
I don't know who that guy is.
I don't
So we're
either.
team him. We are not team ShamWow. ShamWow guy.
Why, dude?
He
Dude,
got in
he got
trouble for
arrested
something.
for like beating up a woman of the night or something.
Bro, Billy Mays did too. He did some
Billy
coke
Mays
and
did.
But I
yeah, he
think
did
I
some.
think Billy Mays died and it all gets canceled once you die.
Well, I think the Flex Seal guy died too.
Well, the Flex Seal guy is still kicking. Like
I
commercial
thought he
wise.
was dead. That's on me. But I think, yeah, I think Billy went upside that head for some little lady when he was all coked up.
So Billy Mays did not get arrested for beating up a woman of the night, but he was speculated to have a cocaine habit.
Yeah,
Hey, he
yeah,
had to get up for those commercials.
yeah.
Yeah, how you keeping that energy level up for years?
Mm-mm. Yeah.
You're not excited about that for that long, I
Something
promise.
else was in that OxyClean.
I swear to God.
What
He
I
what a
hope
probably
it's
gig.
snorted
Just
the
good.
clean.
did he do something else or did he just become popular from being an infomercial guy?
Yeah, Jamie, can we pull up Billy Mays, please? We need to get a Jamie on this pod, dude.
That you know
Well,
who that is?
he
You know
was
who that
just
is?
me.
No, that's Wiggs. We gotta get Wiggs on here.
Oh, you
Wiggs.
pulling up
Wiggs
info?
is the Jamie, dude.
Yeah. Wiggs, pull up.
Hey,
Pull up.
Wiggs, can we pull up that video of the chimpanzee just beating the guy up?
Can we get a quick blind five rankings of the best infomercial seller?
Devices.
Like,
Oh,
no,
I would.
devices, that would be good too, but I'm just saying like the best promoters.
I
I don't
only
know
know
if I
three
know
of them.
five. Yeah. Well, I would say probably four would be Emerald. Remember, he used to sell those.
Bam, dude.
Yeah, bam, bro. He sold pans and shit. Uh, guys, George Foreman. We're forgetting about George Foreman and his grill that he used
But
to
that
sell
was
on
for his
TV.
grill. Like, was ShamWow, that guy didn't make ShamWow, did he?
No, I
No, he
didn't
was
think that.
just the commercial guy.
But I mean, wasn't Foreman the commercial as well, though? That's what I mean.
Well, yeah, he was doing the commercial, but only for his thing.
We can't hold it against him that he owned the effing product that he was selling. Can we? We don't hold it against Ray. Just kidding.
I think no, yeah, for this conversation, we're just looking for the actual actor that's paid.
Okay. Well, let's see. What can I think of?
Uh, so I just pulled up top infomercial guys. We got some guy with the Veg-O-Matic vegetable chopper,
I don't
Ron
remember
Popeil.
that.
Never heard of this guy. Looks like it's before my time. Number two on this ranking is George Foreman. Then Richard Simmons,
What
I
was he
forgot about
selling?
him.
workout
The
tapes
gym?
and
Oh
cooking
yeah.
stuff.
All right,
The
I got
Billy guy from Tybo.
Wow, Alex Trebek was an infomercial guy.
That's
What
awesome.
about Wilford Brimley, dude?
so
That's a national treasure right there.
oh, I got some good ones too here for you, Phil.
Right? Hit me with
You
them.
guys remember Tony Little
Yes.
No.
with the gazelle?
Yup.
So Vince Offer is the ShamWow guy, and he also did the slap chop.
Slap chop. Yeah, that was I think when his legal troubles happened was when he was the slap chop guy.
But
Which I always wanted a slap chop, by the way.
Billy Mays is
Had
number
one now.
one from OxyClean, Orange Glow, Mighty Putty, and Kaboom.
Hell
It's
yeah.
orange glow. That sounds familiar.
Kevin Harrington, the original Shark Tank investor. He was a It says that he was originally a infomercial pioneer.
Hell yeah. Gotta start somewhere. I'm about to start me
So
an infomercial.
Yeah, we need yo-yo infomercials, dude.
We really do.
yeah, the
Are you tired of not being able to do any good tricks?
I'm
Switch
I'm
from
gonna
the
assign you
mongoose
guys
to
some
the
homework.
herdsman.
Yeah, there you go. You
Oh.
film
Got
that
him.
up, Phil. I'll post it up.
Today, official goose statement from the team.
There's an official goose statement coming out today.
There's a official goose statement coming out today.
Is it just a bunch of honks?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it'll be.
Page two, honk honk.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it'll be.
Do you think you're losing the battle of herdsman versus mongoose because you've focused on goose
Um, no,
and
no,
you lose
just because,
everybody else that's
bro,
in for mongoose?
I love you, but I've been on the record for saying this for a long time. Just because you named that yo-yo the wrong name is not my fault. That I think the goose will prevail. Give us time. We've been cooking. We're
Well, if
cooking
Phil drops
today.
an infomercial, you're done.
Well, I don't think so. I think I could shoot an infomercial right afterwards.
I guess we'll see.
I guess we'll
Yeah,
see,
I
but
buddy.
guess we'll see what happens.
Guess
first
we'll
one to
see.
drop's gonna get all the credit, right?
Yeah. Then you're just a copier.
Oh, well, I mean, I could do that right now. I'm just
Matt
joking.
screen
Matt
goes
just
blank.
drops off the Zoom.
Yeah, are you tired of your? Never mind. I'm just joking. Oh, dude, goose
Are you
versus
tired of
herdsman,
yo-yo contests being super stinky? Try
bro.
hanging a couple G2 air fresheners in your armpits.
I'm tired of me and you fighting, Phil. That's the honest to God truth. We hadn't got along in months, bro, and I hate that. I hate that.
You're
I hate that.
trashing on my yo-yo, dog,
Are I feel
and by
like
extension
everyone's
on me.
trashing on my favorite yo-yo. I feel like the
I
goose is
don't think
losing
that.
right now. Do you not feel that way? I mean, to have the guy who made the yo-yo not be on the team, I feel like the goose is losing right now.
Yeah, but he also made the herdsman. So
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Recency bias. That AL7 Hurdy just hits.
Well, hell, it wasn't that long ago for a goose, buddy, but I understand. Wait, was goose
same time.
after?
Same time, 7075 Mongoose and AL7 Herdsman, which 7075 Mongoose, best Mongoose, by the way.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Well, I haven't tried a 1.5,
I
so
still
I don't
love
know
this
about
one.
that.
Well, I'll send you one so you can play with one. They're fun, bro. They're fun. I like the extra width on it. I really think that's I mean, of course you have a competitive shape, that's gonna make all these little F boys fall in love with it, which I appreciate.
For me, the I don't know. I think the comfort level of the mongoose is my favorite portion of it.
Hawk
I
gave
like a
me
little
some of
bit
that
of that. The
vibes.
Hurdy's just quicker.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the Hurdy is quick, but we're about to see what's quicker. You know what? You know what's quicker? A goose that can fly. We've just been waiting to take off, baby. You
We
look
want
Gold.
to see
nervous,
how
Phil.
quick I am.
You look nervous, Phil. You
I've
look
been told I'm
nervous.
too quick.
That's what she said. Hey, that's what I'm saying too, bro. That's what I'm saying. Too quick. And we ain't talking about the goose. All right. Well, that's weird.
You guys miss an
Yeah.
ATC?
Mm,
When's
yeah,
it coming
dude.
back?
I
So
think
why
two
was
weeks.
why was this called the preseason and not just season one?
because we didn't originally plan for it to have seasons. So it kind of has evolved to where we can have these events for the season end. So it
Mhm.
makes sense to kind of to incorporate it into seasons, which was, I don't know.
And plus, it establishes our star players. Like we now have our Caitlin Clark and Zach. We got our Angel Reese, and I don't know who that would be yet, but I'll think about it.
I mean, we're
I'll
gonna go
th-
Connor, right?
yeah, it had to be Con Man. Yeah, had to be Con
He's
Man.
watching a quick clip of the trick, thinking he can learn the trick
He's
from a
learning
quick
it from
clip.
the person that goes before him trying to do it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, yeah, I got that.
Yeah. So we're just
Connor will be back
establishing our
though.
league.
He'll be back.
So now we got a champion who's ready to defend his title. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah,
Zach's been cooking, dude.
I
And
just
he's
Zach
kind of
Team
has
30.
been cooking. Judging was fun. I mean, it was you didn't want to be rude, especially to players that you really respect. That's of course always the issue. You respect your peers. You don't want to be disrespectful in any way, but you saw that miss. You just didn't want to be so hard on them. I mean, the one example I can think of in particular, and I don't think she'll mind me calling it out, was Kira just plain missed at one point, and Alex goes, "Matt, you go ahead and go with this one." I'm like, "Damn!" So everybody saw the miss. We just, of course, respect Kara too much, and we
well,
don't want to hurt her feelings.
yeah, that is the hard part was the public um vote, I guess, but it's not. But to me, it's almost black and white. You either hit the trick or you didn't. You don't
Yeah,
have to, and you don't like telling people no, you didn't hit it, but that's the truth, and that's part of the game, and
That's true.
that's what
it's
the game is, right?
They
And-
got easier as
yeah,
it went on.
But yeah, the first
it
time
is
through
like
telling
that
people
versus
you got a letter is
like
tough.
if it was more of an ambiguous judging thing. Like it's either you hit it or you didn't. It's not like, oh, 1 out of 10, this was your score on that. To where
Yeah, there's no
like,
smoothness involved. Like, oh, you did
yeah,
the trick. Now we get to judge you how well you did it. No, it's just you did it or
yeah,
you didn't.
it's just you did it or you didn't. So it's not like you're disrespecting them by saying you didn't hit that. Like if
Mhm.
they didn't hit it, they didn't hit it, and they kind of know.
Well, and
Yeah, it's still awkward.
Yeah,
I'm
for
also
sure.
hopeful that the seasons will be shorter, so that way there's
Not
a shorter
30
list of
tricks.
tricks.
Well,
Yeah,
we've thought of, I forget what the other ideas were now. It's been so long, so hopefully Wiggs remembers them. But there was a couple other ideas. We don't have to have the championship the same every time. We can have a variety. But my thought was if the season goes, because we need the season to go through summer because it's hard to get everybody on a meet during the summer. Um, so it'll probably be like early fall for the season one championship, and we'll have a set trick list. It's not gonna be all the tricks. We're gonna pick 10 or whatever it is, and you can nail down those 10 pretty good.
damn, I like that shirt you're wearing. We need them.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like the new kind of logo border thing.
yeah, I'd
Yeah, I
like,
do too.
well, as we slowly expand it into like the cases and supply pods and whatnot, it's kind of cool to be supply company instead of whatever. But I like this a
So
lot.
yeah, I saw it on the National Yo-Yo League post, and there was a little bit of confusion in their post about what sort of sponsor you are for Nats.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because in the photo it said silver, but then in their caption they're like, "Thanks to G Squared Yo-Yo's gold sponsor."
Yeah, does anybody really care if you're gold or
I
silver? You
I
get
would I
oh
they
would be
I
send you
curious.
the listing, and basically it's like you're picking from uh a brochure for what do you want to be included in your sponsorship? Do you want to be on the banner or not? Do you want to have availability to pay for a vendor table? Do you want a sponsored post? Do you want to be shouted out before the contest? And it's like bronze gets these things, silver gets all of these, golds get these. But I don't know. I sent them like 800 or $1,200 to sponsor the regional contest and to help Yo-Yo. And as a sponsor, you don't really get anything back for that.
So what I'm hearing is that they need some sort of Willie Mays type guy breaking down the tiers.
No, because
And if you
to
sponsor in
me,
the next 10 minutes, we'll throw in an additional spot on the banner for you.
I don't know, since I don't run any contests, it's so hard to get a better idea how to get sponsors, but the way they get them is very old, and with the new algorithms, you're not getting any advertising value out of being thrown up on the National Yo-Yo Instagram. So really, for me, when I'm thinking about it, it's do I want to support these contests so that they can happen? There's nothing coming back to G2 other than building and helping keep the scene alive for yo-yoers.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's not going to give anything direct to G2 except for having a healthy yo-yo scene that eventually customers come out of.
How much was it to have a table there?
I don't know how much it was at Nats. Um, it wasn't
Shocked,
worth.
Who
shocked to hear
organizes?
that silver or gold is only $1,200, to be honest.
I got a discount because of doing the group for all the regionals.
Oh, I see. I see.
Let me see if I can find it
Interesting.
for you.
Who?
Sponsorship packages.
So is it like the National Yo-Yo League board that sets this stuff up?
Oh, it's gone. So I can't go back and see what I didn't get from my sponsorship package. It's just a blank, darn it.
That's interesting. They might have did that on purpose.
I bet you it's just not loading.
Hmm. Anyway, it was really cool as to be, on your team that you did it. So I'll say that. There we go.
I got to get ready to take Jonah to basketball camp, and I'm out all next week.
Bro,
What do you
we're
think's
gonna
going to happen?
miss you. Hey, I don't know what's gonna happen. What do you think's gonna happen, Phil?
I think I'm going to come
Jake's
back
out of
to a
office
dead
next
Discord.
week. I say we get weird with it.
Bro, do you want me and you to get weird with it?
You guys going to film a pod?
Yeah, I'm down.
Sounds
We'll
good to
step
me.
up.
So wait,
You
so
you
wait.
don't know what's going to happen, but I mean, me and Matt get together. Who knows?
Are you willing to approve whatever me and Phil are okay with?
Jake's giving us carte blanche, guys. You
I am
heard it here first.
I am
Oh my
not
God.
legally responsible for anything that these two say. They do not speak for G Squared Yo-Yos, for
Well,
Jacob
no
Gross.
doubt. I would have told y'all that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, I don't know what you're
I
going
would
to
have said
say.
the opposite.
Hey,
Any views
y'all.
expressed in next week's podcast are the official views of G Squared Yo-Yos.
Yeah.
And that view is that the herdsman is better.
Boo.
I was thinking about that because I'm ruining Loadout Tuesday for not being here. I was thinking, should I just drop it something on a Loadout Tuesday to keep it rolling and it just says, hey, this isn't shipping for a week.
I think so. Yeah. Why not?
Is it a herdsman?
Hell
It's not
no.
a herdsman.
When are we
Damn.
getting more herdsmen? The AL7s.
I don't know. Whenever I feel like there's a demand,
Dang, bro. There's a
Oh my
demand.
God. There's
There's
a
a
demand,
freaking
bro.
demand.
I just get all these requests for geese.
I want a herdsman.
Yeah, I mean, you guys think the mongoose is losing because I'm vocal about the herdsman and there's a couple vocal supporters, but you should see Jake's email inbox. It's just mongoose, please, mongoose, please, mongoose, please.
Well, I'm
Hmm.
glad that people know what's up.
And it's all from Matt, but that's another story.
You would think he would change his emails.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Matt
about
yeah,
to.
Mullins
you need some
1,
burner accounts,
Matt
dude.
Mullins 2, Matt Mullins FHZ, Matt
There you
Mullins
go.
DXL,
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
start.
all just Matt Mullins 69, though. I don't know.
M squared yo-yos.
That's already my email address, Phil. So chill.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, dude. Well, hey, I hope Jonah has a good. Basketball camp. Is this like summer camp? Are they shooting 10 free throws? Whoever gets the most gets a ribbon. Like, how's basketball camp going?
It's usually just to um run them through drills and get them playing with a
Keep 'em
basketball and
busy.
excited for basketball season. We had a bug here, so he missed the first 2 days, which
Oh
sucks.
no.
But that seems to be the way at the HQ. Nothing has gone smoothly the last month.
Sorry about that, brother.
It's life. It's all right.
Nothing's going smooth at HQ, but everything he's shipping out is smooth, baby. It's wild.
But I was thinking about this, that my favorite thing to do when I go basically on vacation is get back to my favorite thing to do about G squared yo-yos and designing yo-yos. And last year I did that super proto Saturday on weird designs. So I
Mm.
think I'm going to bring that back while I'm gone, design a few unique request items.
Like the Razorback.
Unique request items.
All
I got
right,
some
mother
unique
truckers.
requests.
What?
I got some unique requests.
So I mean
Yeah,
that's
we
kind of
all
where the
do.
Area 51, the lead balloon, which what was the third one from that group? Oh, the Fingerspin Banshee. None of these have made production runs yet, but they were fun to design.
For sure. Area 51's great.
That's the one that's closest to a production run. Lead balloon, I didn't even do a second proto, but Fingerspin Banshee I have.
Are we about to hop off?
Yeah, we're about to hop off. You got
Hey,
anything
real
else?
quick. I don't think Fox has told anybody, but keep Fox in your prayers. They had to put that sweet baby down. Molly had to get put down. So everyone keep Fox in your prayers.
That sucks, Fox.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah. So, and that's why he's been gone for a little while, or well, at least slowed down.
Yeah,
So,
it sucks.
so,
Nothing like it. Yeah.
but I know we all think about Molly. We love Molly. She's like one of the sweetest little babies in general. So think about her. Love y'all.
Not a baby for those.
A
Oh.
dog.
Yes.
Yeah, a baby, bro.
Matt keeps sending these videos out on like the saddest notes, dude.
Okay, no, but have you se- okay, we might need to cut everything we're about to say right now. But hey,
I'm not
have
cutting
you
nothing, so
been
don't say it.
hey, have you been
Fox, we
checking my
love you.
DMs about the AI videos I'm sending you?
Those AI videos I'm sending, I did not send those. Don't even
Okay,
mention them.
no, the AI videos that I'm sending on Instagram, bro. I don't know
I don't know
what
what
app.
happened. Somehow the three of us got into an Instagram group chat and it's just turned into absolutely cooked content.
That cannot be leaked.
That Jake never responds to. It's just me and Phil dropping
No,
heat.
dude, every once in a while I'll be in a meeting and get like six notification and it's just Jake on a hot streak of sending just ridiculous things.
Jake doesn't send stuff like me and you do, though. Let's be real.
Some of
I
those
want
last ones were
to,
rough.
I want to send stuff to the homies chat, but I don't know everybody in there like that. Like, I don't know.
You mean, yeah, yeah. I don't think that's the spot to share those.
Yeah, I don't.
Some of the
How
stuff, I don't know. Matt will
how
send
will
it
we
to
ever
like the
be
broader
friends if we
G2
can't
team
laugh
chat, and I'm like, I
together?
don't know about this one.
Well, I think for me, I don't want a group chat of 8, 10 people that's always banging. You know what I mean? Like you send it to whoever individually.
Yeah.
We got a new team member. That's pretty
Yeah.
dope. We got to hang out with
Dude,
him.
Dan the Yo-Yo Man, that video is a banger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dan.
dude.
Dan is awesome. So really, Mike and Dietz were kind of trying to find a couple competitive members, and Dan came up, and it's taken a while to announce Dan. Um, and then Emmett popped up during that process and was actually quicker to announce. Dan's very much a competitive player, so needed to get a couple prototypes made for that were serviceable for him to use to compete in his play style, and just like he wanted to make sure that the yo-yos I could make are fully competitive based, where for the most part I mix in something else. It's not 100% bland competitive yo-yo to me. Um, but Dan, he's pretty good with the yo-yo, huh?
Where
So
geographically city does he live?
Yeah.
Well, so he's like the Massachusetts area.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
NMSS,
hype.
is that his or is that for him to compete with?
No, that was the first thing. So I already had that in the works before talking to him. I've got a couple other items that we'll see what happens. Nothing specifically like a DG version of something. Just was just competitive based yo-yos so that he has something to compete with.
Cool.
I'm hyped for the Phantom SS, dude.
But everybody is.
Well,
Can't
it's
wait to
gonna be a
throw it.
while, but be hyped.
We're hyped. Hey, I love y'all for real.
All right, we need something on
Hey,
three.
safe travels, Jake.
Yeah,
Thanks,
for
man.
sure. How about this?
Matt and
We'll,
I'll hold it down next week.
yeah, bro. Me and Phil got this, Jake. Don't even worry about it.
So what are we doing? Herdsman on three?
No, we're gonna do Goose on three.
Why
Uh,
don't we do both?
That's what she
both on
said.
three.
Okay, one, two,
One,
three.
two, three, both.
One, two,
Both.
three, both.
Love y'all.